What up, guys? Pre-show. How's everyone doing today? Just gonna open up the project here. Brad sent me a new version of the battery. If you guys didn't, weren't in the thing last week. Basically, yeah, he sent me a battery near the end of the stream, and I was like, oh, this is freaking dope. It's like exactly what I want, and it looks way better than the ones I had. So, yeah, I put that in, and it looks awesome. So, I'm gonna just throw in his new one here. Just gotta get the, what's it called, Discord going, but, also wanted to ask you guys pretty much my most faithful, TG Realm types, so, you know, I want to get some more digital products, specifically some free ones available for everybody, so I wanted to kind of pick your guys' brains. Obviously one I had, would be a shortcut PDF. I think that'd be super handy for everybody. They could print it out if they wanted, laminate it, whatever, have it on the other screen, right? So, that's something I'll probably work on. I'm going to Atlanta next week, so for 4 days, and I got a couple layovers in the airports and stuff. I'm just trying to think of stuff to work on while I'm out there, so. But, David, welcome. Hello, BSG, pre-show, yeah, right? Saw there was a debate about, who's Batman on there. Maybe should I start a poll for that? Who's Batman, right? Just one sec. Okay. Just putting up the goal here. Where'd you go? There'd you go. Start goal. There it is. I have pages and pages of shortcuts and stuff. Oh, right? That'd be friggin' awesome. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind sharing that, that'd be super cool. I also do eventually want to get going some, we'll call them plugins, but they're not plugins. Essentially like ready-made systems for people to plug into their projects. I kind of want to start getting that and packaging those into like a plugin so that people can download those and then make those available to Noble and Hire members. My plan anyway. That'd be super cool. If you guys have any other ideas also, you guys again are the most faithful TG ROM types, so you know, what would be some value that you guys would want to see me giving back to the viewers? Right, so shit, I know you guys can't see my screen yet, but I'm just loading this up here and then getting this going. It's the pre-show, isn't it? For one more minute, it's the pre-show. Where the hell is my Discord? There it is. Brad. Here's Battery Bank 2. Suspicious download. Right? Yeah, yeah, if you wouldn't mind sharing your shortcuts, BSG, that'd be great. Send them to me on Discord, I guess, and then I can take them and put them into a PDF. I'm not going to copy-paste it. I'll probably make it look at least a little, you know, presentable. Well, not saying that your stuff isn't presentable or whatever. It's probably functional, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. Put some TG spin on it or something. Sajid David, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna roll the streams back to 9 now that I'm not inside my bedroom anymore. I'm in the basement. The dark basement. Yeah, so when I moved into this house in January. What the fuck are you doing down here, kitty? Get out of here. You get... My cat's not allowed down here because it likes to just shit where it wants. So yeah, I put a baby gate up there, but it's I just opened it and left it open, I guess. But anyways, yeah, so I moved into this place in January. Originally, I came down into the basement, but it smelled like super musty and super bad. Like you could, like I left the basement after an hour, and I just like my clothes smelled musty. It was super gross. We couldn't figure out what the smell was. I like cleaned the shit out of this basement too. We discovered that the smell was one of the, it was winter, right? So one of the pipes, I guess, was condensating and that water was creating that musty smell, so, anyways. TG, should we add Leroy's health bar? Fucking yeah, buddy, let's do it. That's gonna be great. Alright, well, first I gotta install this plugin here. We're done the pre-show now, so let's get into the real show. I'll turn off die music, and then I'll change it over to display, so we can all see what the fuck's going on here. Alright, so get rid of that. Oh, yes, I'm saving battery bank into downloads. And, yeah, let's get this going here. So I believe I need to open this guy up here. We'll unzip this. And then, battery bank, I have to copy this and put it into the Bionic Smash plugins folder. I believe. Alright, no. Let's figure out what, or let's get into this and see what number 2 has. Sorry, I have to go into content, or all. No, content. Where the hell's plugins? Where is it? Maybe it isn't all. Engine plugins? Let's type in battery, I guess. Nothing. Let's do all content. Yeah, do you have to restart the project? Maybe? Or did I put it in the wrong spot? Bionic Smash plugins content? Where the fuck did I put the last one? Bionic Smash. I'm so confused. I'm so confused, bud. I must have to restart the engine, which is annoying because I just started the engine. But that's fine. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, so is Leroy's health bar in the Discord? Because I'll definitely get that going. And yeah, today we can work on that for sure. We still need to hook up the cost of the abilities to our battery system. We still have to do that today. Damn, son, you stream snapping king? No. No, I'm not. No, I'm streaming now because, I guess I didn't get into the full picture of that because I got distracted, but, yeah, so I moved my studio back into the bedroom because the smell was so bad, and then, but yeah, I was asleep late, so, I couldn't start streaming till like 11 or so. That's why I was like fluctuating between 11, 11:30, 12 some of the times, but now I'm in the basement so I can stream when I want, basically, so I don't have to worry about, waking up at 0, so. Yes. Isn't it like 2 a.m. for you? Pretty much. No, it's 9 a.m. for me. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna this plugin obviously is gonna load now, so that's great. And then there's something else I was gonna do. Right, I was gonna see if inside the Bionic Smash into Discord if we got oh yeah, we got some giveaways there. TGS shared it in the Bionic Smash. Copy. Bionic Smash. Do. Where is it? Is it in here? Is this the one here? Bionic Chat, is that what I meant? No, Bionic Chat, copy. Bionic Chat. Lord. Oh, okay, it was literally what I was looking at. That's so funny. Alright, sounds good. You tagged me, thanks. Another suspicious download. Sure. Alright, and then downloads. Extract all, blah, blah, blah. We'll get all this going here. Some community members' hard work. Okay, I'm just seeing what they are, so I can probably paste these right in the... Yeah, oof. Hopefully these will work, but I'll copy and paste these directly into the content UI folder. Sweet. Bionic Smash, Maps, Biomap. Good, I was like, am I connected to revision control? I am. I recorded the state trees video yesterday. I'm super unhappy with it personally, but I've hired my editor now, so I guess he'll have a go at it. I don't have time to record another one, unfortunately, but yeah, just super not happy with it. It was kind of rushed and slightly poorly prepped because I was focusing on getting all my shit done for my other employer dude. So, but yeah, we'll see how it turns out. It works at the end of the day, but I'm just concerned about the explanations. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, okay, so is this all good? Yes, it is. Okay, so here's what the battery looks like for those who didn't join the stream last time. I'll skin our guy and get in there. There it is. So there's the battery system up there. Is that the battery system? That kind of looks like... That kind of looks like the one from... That I made. Actually. So that's odd. Okay, well, we'll fix that, obviously, right now, because... You know, brah. Did I save? That's a bigger question. I swear I saved. I guess not, because his stuff's not here. Huh. Okay, that's fine, because I had to change the battery anyway. But we'll probably have to fix the fixes from last time. So anyways, we'll go to content, and we'll go to... Where's my goddamn plugins folder? Do I have to show it? Plugin content's here. There it is. Battery bank widget content. So we'll copy this. Yeah, this is freaking awesome. Or actually, sorry, I won't copy it. I'll just literally move it to UI. Move here. Okay, first we'll go into the master HUD, and we'll... I don't know why it opened on that monitor. That's super random. A newer version of this asset is available. Well, then why isn't it in my fucking thing? How about answer that question? All right. So we're gonna delete this. One or more. Yes, that's fine because we have to obviously fix it. So user created. What do you call this? Widget battery bar. That looks pretty cool. All right, so we'll do this, and then I believe we have to anchor it to the top here. Size to contents. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, that's what it looks like. We'll just get rid of these so we can actually see it clean. Right? Might have liked it better the other design that he had, actually, if I'm being honest. But, I mean, we'll see. The functionality, he said he improved, right? So, should I post these as a resource or shoot these to your DM? Send them to me in a DM and then I'll make them. Yeah, I'm gonna make them free on the website. So, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff, that I'm thinking about here to basically improve upon for the website. Okay, so there's that, and now we're gonna actually have to fix this, because this is what, was it this, or what was it here? Animate wiggle. Oh, so he just added an animation and stuff. That's freaking awesome. Update battery level, new levels, loop index, and we changed this, so great. Segment is enabled, blah, blah, blah. Has state changed, animate the change. Okay, cool. So that's great. I need to fix the battery bar. That is what should manage all of this stuff here. To use, call the update energy level function to set the value. Do not set any values directly to the error functions. To add remove batteries, the segment count can be updated to give each battery more capacity. Good luck with the project. Tweet. Battery bar, build battery bar. Configure background. This is awesome. Add battery, move battery, check for low energy. Update energy level. So yeah, we just need to add in here for user interface. We need to add in here it updating to the change of what's it called? Like, I think I literally need to copy paste what's in here because we need to update the change based on the gameplay tag stuff, right? Holy shit! Okay, this is fucking super outdated. Like, we worked on this all last stream. I committed my changes. I don't know where the fuck it all went. Damn, dude. That's ridiculous. Okay, sure. Sure, Unreal. Fuck me. Fuck me super good. Anyways, let's go to the event graph for this. Good luck with the project. Thanks. Build instance. Update battery level. Okay, that's the instance. I need the bar. There it is. Batteries, right to left. Add child, left to right. Sure. I just like, look, because this is slightly different than the one you had last time. Configure background, update energy level. Configure background, blah, blah, blah. Do not edit, battery bar. I see. Okay, yeah, I'm like fairly certain this isn't hooked up to anything, so and we gotta do that, obviously. Yeah, because it doesn't show anything. Okay, sure. Alright, we'll work on that first, obviously. There should be some redundancies, but shouldn't be too many. Okay, sounds good for your thing. Okay, so let's work on this. So in the event graph, call the update energy level function to set the value. Do not set any values directly. So we gotta call this. We do need the wait for attribute changed. Where are you? Dude, what the fuck? We edited all of this shit last time. Like, this is not right. Like, I'm missing attributes. I'm missing fucking a bunch of stuff. One sec here. Version 2. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, because like I said, I committed all my changes. Like, I gotta open up Diversion. This is not the right one. This is, there we go. Revamped battery systems still need to get the cost working. So what happened to this one? Think you can differ against the diversion pushes it through to get... Yeah, let's compare this one. I'm gonna close Unreal. So, yes, why did it open the wrong one? Because, yeah, like, there's my commit from last stream. I just can't remember how to, like, confirm if you're on this one or not. So, like, I'm on this one, apparently. View the commits. Master widget HUD. Deleted the battery UI bar and the battery because we got the new one. We got this one. I'm just extra confused. Sync. Sorry, what did that say? Useful. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, let's try to open it again, I guess. Yeah, that just confused the shit out of me. I just can't believe that it just didn't fucking load anything. Yeah, because like last shit was like a 5-hour fucking stream last time. That's like a ton of work that just didn't get pushed in here or pulled in or whatever the case is. It's yes. It says the battery bank plugin. But it's a version. I don't know. It's a same name, different version. I guess I'm not sure. Hopefully, you guys are having success in your projects this week. I'm gonna hopefully after I go to what's it called, Atlanta, I'll have a better schedule and I can dedicate some time. And now that I have an editor too, I can dedicate some more time to getting some stuff made. There it is. Okay. Why that didn't work before, who fucking knows? But anyways, okay, so there it is. So now I can go into the load the map, and then we can look at it together here. I keep going over here to go into the root folder because in my prep, like my YouTube world or whatever it is where I do all my videos, it's over at the end there. So it's funny. Maps, biomap. I want to get back into doing some level designy stuff in a second here, but once we get some of this stuff working and we can start building abilities, obviously we'll need to start working on the what's it called, the actual combat system somehow. I'm not really sure how to do all that kind of stuff at the moment, but yeah, we'll figure it out. But anyways, we'll hit play here. We'll skin our guy. There. Oh yeah. Hey, we didn't even have the other guy. So there's our battery bank up top there. It's working pretty good. So yeah, but when we use abilities, it doesn't spend the batteries. So that's what we got to fix in this stream here. Let's go to the UI folder. We need to go to all. Get out of here. All plugins. Battery bank. Is this version 2? No, it's not. Right? Yeah, because that can get deleted actually. So I must be in the wrong one. I was in the wrong one. So I opened the wrong project. That's so funny. I'm gonna delete this one now actually, because this is the 5.7 one. It can't be completed because it's open in another program. Is it though? Plugins, battery bank has nothing in it now, I believe. Oh, it does. What version am I in? 5.8? Okay. Alright, yeah, I don't know. That's super weird. Battery bank version 2, copy. Into quick access. Unpin from quick access. There we go. Okay, we're all looking good here. So plugins, paste the battery bank, and then also downloads UI, copy, and then we'll paste this inside of contents UI up here, UI there. Oh, do I gotta restart my project again? Fuck's sakes. Fuck's sakes. Close. Open that up, and I think what originally happened was, because this is my stream deck that keeps getting blocked, I have UI projects, Bionic Smash, but that it does, I do tell it to, oh, I restarted it. Okay, right, I restarted it and I opened the wrong one. That's what happened. I'm just a dummy. Everybody, that's what happened. Dark Tower Studios. Hey, buddy, how's it going? It's going swell. Got me coffee. It's a nice dark morning in the basement. And just for the record, just so we're all clear, I didn't get banished to the basement. Nobody told me to move. I decided to move to the basement just so making some room for the bebe for TG Mini coming up in January. So, and then obviously it doesn't smell down here anymore. So yeah, it's good. I actually don't mind working down here, to be honest, now. Okay. So, gas is painful. Pretty much. Yeah, it's a lot. Once it's working, it's freaking awesome. But, alright, so let's open up the UIs here. So we got, well, actually, first off, sorry, we gotta go to all plugins, battery. Where the hell is it? It was here, brah. Unless it's in a different folder. This princess is in another castle, right? No, it's not. Battery bank content. Can I just do this? Like, you know what I mean? Can I just copy this content and put it into the content folder? Will that fuck it all up or what? How did you get images on your Unreal Engine folders? Like this? Like this guy here? That's just part of the systems one. So, I don't know how to do that specifically. What was it? I forgot what I was doing now. This is this and UI. And I'm going to paste this content folder. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, everybody. And Storm Run Gaming. Hello, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, these are, yeah, those are engine ones, so cannot take credit for that. Bionic Smash, UI, content. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Okay, sweet. So, yeah, we're going to use these ones instead, but the other ones they look freaking awesome as well. But now I can actually copy the, what's it called? The code over. You killed TV Tom. That's so funny. We forgot we made that. That's so good. I wonder if you can actually put, what's it called, on there? Images. I personally liked the design of this one, but he said he made this one is better that he made, so let's put that in here now. Battery bar. I don't know what I like about the other one. Perhaps it's the material. We can fix that. That's fine. And I want to make sure that these are lined up. So this is... Yeah, this needs to be anchored this way. What's this? Sorry, position Y44. So we'll do the same for this. And do we like that size, or do we want to shrank it? Oh, okay. That's the size. Shit. Move it on the X. Something like that. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll open that guy up. Battery bar, and then I'll open up the other one. And then once we get this all squared away, we're gonna delete the other ones so we don't get them confused. Okay. We were in event graph. Here we go. So event pre-construct, add instances. I think he has that all set up already. And then we got event construct, get owning player pawn, blah blah blah, get attributes, blah blah. Yeah, we want all this. I'm gonna not take the... I'm not going to take these with me, though. But we definitely need this. So I'll copy that, and then I'll go to the other one. We'll go to the event, the graph. Blah, 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 blah. Events construct. And then get owning ability components. Why can't I... Why doesn't that work? Gets owning user widget. What did I do differently in here? Get ability system component owning. Oh shit! I made that a component. I see. Oh, okay, copy. Promote that to variable. There we go. And then we get our attributes set, and then we run this function, which is the update battery level. Or update energy level is what he called it. And energy, current energy, yep. And then we did wait for attribute change. I'll just copy this. Yeah, we did all this last stream, so I'm just changing the battery over. And then... we called update to energy level again. Changed. New value. Sweet. Okay, that's great. He has the pre-construct add instances, but he doesn't have anything here. But it shows up. Unless that's just the design. So yeah, let's add that as well. We'll do pre-construct. Oh, he has it. Build battery bar. Fuck yeah. Okay, sweet. We don't have to worry about that. And is that it? I think so. Compile. We don't like what's. That's got to have a connection. Of course it does. There we go. Inside the actual master HUD widget, we can tell it how many batteries we want to start with. Which in this case is we would have to drive this with data later. Right? Because we want to store how many batteries we have available to us, and then we can set how many batteries will spawn in the widgets, right? Size to content, where the configure, there it is. Batteries, number of batteries, we'll do 3, I guess, to start. And we got to fix that. We want it to always be basically along this line here, as close to the thing as possible. Battery gap. Let's do 10, maybe? Sure. Invert battery direction. Oh, that'll be how it fills. Segments, number of segments. Ooh, what's 10 look like? Oh, okay. We can make the batteries longer. That's nice. I like 5 personally. Segment length, or width, sorry. Oh, yeah, here we go. Is this why I like the other one better, possibly? What's 40 look like? Yeah, there we go, boys. Hey? Segment height. 15? I don't mind 15. Shit, I guess we're going to keep that on 44. I don't mind 15. I think that's good. It's nice and like big so we can see them, right? TG, did you ever finish looking at the list of assets? Because I would need to start a giveaway at some point. I mean, just start giving them away, to be honest. If you think there's any in there that would fit my thing, then you maybe don't give those away or whatever. But yeah, it's all good. Start giving some stuff away. If it's anything to do that's realistic looking, just give it away. A lot of people like the realistic look anyway. So you know, for those who didn't know, Azura and I, we're making games together. We're just obviously taking a break until I can dedicate more time to it and all, and you know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so it's funny because me and her had a very similar game idea before we met each other. And then when we met each other, I was telling her my game idea, and she's like, "That's very similar to mine." And then so we kind of combined our games in a sense. So we're gonna make two different games. And the funny thing is, oh yeah, this visual style, I forgot what I was going to say for a second. The visual style, like, because I like the stylistic look. I think that would fit well in my game, but she wants a more realistic look. She doesn't want to go hyper-realistic, but she wants, like, Horizon Zero Dawn kind of art style, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know. So I just kind of caved. I'm like, sure, whatever, it's fine. But that's okay, because our games are going to be fucking awesome. Just like, she has a really good story in hers, and then mine had really good kind of gameplay and stuff. So we'll see how it turns out in the end there. But anyways, so let's go back to the battery bar designer. You like how I said bar there, like a Canadian? We need to make sure this is anchored that way instead of filling. And then let's compile. Let's go back and see what that looks like. I didn't finish it. Yar. And if we add more batteries, does it... I see. Oh, I see. So, go back to 3. Battery bar. Oh, content. That's what we want. Content we want over that way. Copy. Okay, compile. Master HUD. Master HUD. 44. Is Norman here? We were teasing about that last time. I like how I started talking about making a game and blah blah blah, and then Real Time starts plugging all my affiliates. That's so funny. Thanks, Real Time. Appreciate you. If you want something useful, I can have Niagara in the widgets UI if you have a Niagara UI render in the plugins. Interesting. You can use Niagara in UI? I didn't know that. That's cool. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what we would do for Niagara. Oh, I guess you would, hey? Like, when I've seen, like, health bars drop off the health. I guess that would be a Niagara effect in a sense. That's pretty cool. No, you feck. I want you... How do I do that? I want it to always keep adding in this direction. Yeah, that's for the filling. Title. High title? Nah, man, I want battery bank. Yeah, bud. I kind of want this to be aligned like that, something like that. Battery bank. Sure, we can change that after if we want. Backgrounds. Excuse me. Do we like with or without background, chat? What do you think? We're gonna change the material after, but there's with sorry. I guess with background. I thought. There it is. I swear it was like gray before, so we'll hide the background then. I think that looks pretty good. We can change it after. Low energy alarm warning. Enable low energy alarm animation. Bro, this is gonna be awesome. Cool. We'll get that working here. So, without for sure, yeah, 100%. Storm run, I have to where it presses a widget button, it explodes in particles. You can always hide and show elements depending on save file, so widgets would read the save file first. Interesting. That's really cool. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. Okay, so we got the low. This is good. Oh, I'm just so stoked on this new one here. We just got to make sure it works here, of course. Let me hit play. You know what I've been doing? To be honest, I've been adding these. I realized like every tutorial, like in the 2 years I've had this channel, almost, I've just been dragging the thing over when I can have just done this the whole time. I think I was doing a JPG actually. I saw him doing this. I was like, God, why am I not doing that? But anyways, just going to the level there. We are having some sort of issue. Copy. Let's have a look-sees. Pin for colors, palette, blah, 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 blah. This must be for what's-his-name stuff. Get UI color. Text styles. Styles. How the fuck is this not I'm so confused. Target, object reference. Text styles, object reference. Text styles, object reference is not compatible with object reference. What? Make that make sense. No soundboard. Ran out of time. Stream Deck not responding. Okay, no soundboard. No soundboard then. There we go. So, yeah, that's dumb. That makes no sense. Hold Alt. I have to do that for all that? That is no way. Object. So do I have to drag it here and get styles? No, not that one. Or do I? And then plug that in? But then how do you get this? I'm super confused. Is Leroy here to like help us debug this? Because I'm confused why an object I'm plugged into an object here. Okay, I see this is a local variable. So so nothing's setting this. Right? Because as soon as this function, this will be empty. Well, sorry, this converted it to an object. So text styles BPUE text styles object reference change. Does that fix the error? No. Huh. I'm so super confused. Maybe it may be a plugin for the one they had. If the plugin doesn't exist, you get errors. You can also pull that target and promote it to a variable. Yeah, let's try that. Well, it's just an object though, which is the same thing, right? It's the same issue. Yeah, maybe it's a plugin thing. So yeah, we'll have to see what's going on with that. So it looks like it uses common UI. Oh, I see, Brad. Welcome. We just were testing your thing out here. We'll just play an editor because that's nothing to do with us right now. Cool, that looks pretty good, hey? The battery levels. Might shrink it up a little bit. Nice. So, awesome, that looks really good. Pretty happy with that. Nice work, Brad, on version 2.2. Battery, bar, bear. So, yeah, we'll figure that out after. I don't have common UI enabled. I might just enable that now then. I'll restart it in a second. But, okay, so, yeah, what I was going to do was this, and then we'll make sure that the segment height will say is 10. Shrink that up a little bit. I just think that's too squished up. Maybe that. Store widget. In the widget itself, if you click window at the top, there is an animation section. You can make objects in the widget move. In the widget itself, you click window at the top. Oh, yeah, no, that's down here, yeah. No, I knew about the animations thing. I just didn't know you could use a Niagara effect in the UI. But that's pretty cool there. There's also just a demo map to see some of the functions at work. Sweet, man. Yeah, I just want to get this working with our system here. Because, yeah, I got it all... I just got to delete the old ones now. Is this the old ones? Yes, because I have some content there. So we'll delete that. So we don't get it all confused. One day when Unreal loads. There we go. Save that. Content. Alright, so we got this. Content. Brush. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Padding. Oh, it's a glinty. I see. I see. I was trying to figure out what that was, but okay, yeah, I get it now. Enable indicator. Ah, so that's the low battery thing. Sweet. Cool, man. Well, if that's the case, let's give ourselves some low battery, and then we'll see what it looks like. Whoops, sorry. We need the master widget. Right here. Let's go to... battery gap. Oh no, we set this somewhere else, didn't we? We set this inside of... core, gas, abilities. No, it was, effects. Starting attributes. And, stamina, shield, energy. Let's do 3. Do we have to set that in here, right? How many till the low energy alarm starts? Oh, what's 3? Enable low energy animation. Confusion. The demo will give you a good indication of functionality. Alright, we'll go into the demo then. Play! Configuration should be done in the instances, not in the class directly. This keeps the defaults untouched. Increase modifier. Decrease modifier. Add energy. Okay. Alright. Remove battery. Nice. Toggle capacity. Okay. Consume. The alarm doesn't go off. Increase modifier. There we go. Super cool. Alright, cool. That's pretty nice. The demo will give you... Yeah, okay, so yeah, this looks really good. Yeah, again, the animation wasn't working. The... What's it called? The, Go back to our bio map here. UI, battery, content. It was... I think it was in here, wasn't it? In the... Check for low energy. We only indicate low energy when the energy is going down, not up. Okay. Return node, animate. Interesting. I will test Leroy's health bar in a different project and add it into Biosmash. Okay, sounds good, man. The demo will give you... Yeah, so I read that. Perfect. Target itself, start time, number of loops to play, 3. And play low energy sound. Well, there's no sound. Oh yeah, sorry, it does. VR negative. Yeah, okay, sure. What's that sound like again? Nice. Owning actor is true, perfect. Okay, sweet. May not be enabled in the demo. Triggers on update energy level, and it is not consistent. Okay. Update energy level, increase energy? Yeah, energy level go up. Check for low energy. Is the energy increased? Is not an increase, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then play that. This is not connected to a return, so I will do that here. Okay, and then event graph. Sorry, update energy. Battery instances is valid. Update battery level. Nice. Segment, loop index. Play the animations. Segment enabled. Segment enabled. Blah, blah, blah. Animate the change. Update the color. Cool. All right, this all looks super awesome. But, that's something we can figure out. We can't really see the text either without the background. So where's the battery bar? Right? No, not the battery bar. Or yeah, I guess the battery bar. Battery bar. Where are ya? Oh, configure right here. Background. So we're gonna. Oh yeah, the background. When you turn the hide background back off, it goes to black. I'm trying to figure out why it does that. It doesn't go back to the regular color that it was. Oh, I see. Okay, it's got to get compiled. Okay, never mind. Where are you? Title. Don't hide title. Background, drop shadow. Where are you? Title, battery bank. We'll add some outline to this guy. And I might change the font as well. We haven't really imported a font into this project for us to use either, so we'll have to find a font that we like, and we can start using it. The font outline settings. Outline size, we'll say 5. Maybe we'll say 1 or 2. 2? 2's too much. And 1's too little. There we go. 1. Oh, we can't even do 1.5. That's so funny. Outline color. I'm a little bit of a fan of, I mean, that'll blend right in, I guess. We'll keep it at that so we can so we can see it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just that, like, a little bit of outline just gives it enough pop for us to do stuff. I personally still don't like the backgrounds, and BSG even said he thinks it looks better without, so we will do that. Master HUD, this guy. Hide the background, brah. Yeah, that's better. Battery bank. Yeah, a different font, I think. Honestly. Just, yeah, Robotiny, I mean, that's like one of the default ones in there, right? So, battery bar, here we go. Juperoid, what is this one? Oh, I don't even have it installed, so. That one's not bad. Droid sans mono. Sounds like a disease. the droid mono disease. Yeah, that's good. I like that. All right, cool. So we got our batteries in here. We just got to get them working now. So when we apply our cost, that'll be to stamina. So we just got to frick, I just got to remember how to goddamn do that now. So gas effects, cost for dash, and cost for force. Because we have it set to energy already, so it should be updating. Let's just test it out here. Let's see. We can't. Oh shit, we got to put a debug in. So it's like this, and then it's like something attribute. I can't fucking remember what it is. Attribute. Ability system debug attributes. This one here, and then we have to add in energy. Energy, base 3, and then when we use this, we don't spend any energy, which is super lame. So this probably does work, it just is not spending the correct energy. So, me and Leroy plan to add Jupiter or AutoWise as the main fonts. Awesome. You have to actually add those directly into the project somewhere. Because what happens is it goes into all engine content, and then it'll be down here fonts or something like that. Engine fonts. So we gotta add it into the actual content folder here, like we do with the plugins, because otherwise it doesn't come into the diversion, and we all don't get it. So you have to move those over to there. So let's see here. I forgot what I was doing. Right, the cost thing. That's not, whatever is not working. So why don't you add to base? Why doesn't this work? By the way, I was gonna ask everybody, is base, like, if for people watching, if you guys are in tune with, I mean, I can look this up too, but in tune with gas, is base your max? Like, so, you know, we have health and max health. Do we need max health? Or is the base health the max health? You know what I mean? So, that's my question, because if that's the case, I mean, I could just go into the C++ thing and delete all the max health and max stamina and all that shit, because we wouldn't need it, right? You need both. Okay, good. Good! Okay. Bigger question is why the hell this doesn't work. Does this get called, actually? The cost to force inside of our... where are you? Biosmash core, gas... abilities, force... Cooldown, look at that. Cooldown, cost, force. Oh, that's cooldown, sorry. We want none. Gameplay cost, force. Okay, let's try it now. That'd be great if that's the only fix. Bruh, let's go! Let's fucking go. And then it won't let me use force again? Why don't we... Okay, actually, the next thing we need to work on is when we add... we need to add batteries. A battery power to our guy. So... let's... do we want that to be a gameplay ability or a gameplay... I guess it would have to be an ability. Hey? Because... yes, it would have to be an ability. So we're going to go into oh, we're in abilities. Nice. We're going to create a new... we'll just duplicate this, I guess. Force. We'll say... add battery power. And then we're going to have to add a effect called... yeah, let's duplicate cost for force, and we'll just say GE add battery power, and then in here specifically, TG I DM'd the font styles on Discord. Copy. Okay, well, let's download this super quick here. Mr. Nutmeg, Juniper, blah, 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 blah. Plugins. This isn't, do you have the actual files? Yeah, if you put the actual files in here, I'll throw them into the diversion here. Plugins, yeah, whatever, we'll figure that out in a second here. I'll move that over. I'll DM the files now. Sweet. So okay, this is the add battery power instant modifiers. We're gonna add. We need to make this basically instance editable. Add modifier magnitude scalable floats. Clear. Let's maybe open the other one first. Because, yeah, one of these we can set this as an instance editable, essentially. Or do we want them all to do... no, we should make this slightly variable. We should grab... we'll do abilities, add battery power. Holy frickin' shit. Oh, we duplicated force, right. We're gonna delete all this. We don't need this. I just needed the class. Event activate ability. We're going to commit ability. And then we are going to delete force strength and the damage map. And we'll rename this energy. And we'll make this instance editable and exposed on spawn, is what we'll do. And we'll make the defaults 1. And we'll say 1 to... We'll say 1 to 5, right? So we can have a full battery or whatever the case is, right? Slider range 1 to 5. Perfect. Now we can go 1 to 5. And, honestly, it would be better if this was a goddamn integer, but that's fine. We'll just, I guess. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. So committability. Then we will take our energy, and then we need to hang on. Sorry. Get modified attribute magnitude. Excuse me. Now you gotta call the ability, which should be this. Right? And then we go to class defaults. Cooldown, ability triggers. Oh right, it's gameplay effect something something. I can never frickin' remember what these are. Apply gameplay effect to owner. And this will be the add battery power. Gameplay effect level. So yeah, this is why I was hoping we could add a, like a, what's it called? Essentially like a thing we can plug in here. Components, modifiers, index, add to base, set by caller. Is that what we want? Nope. Not what we want. Set by caller. That creates a spec. Okay. So instead of that one, maybe we do apply gameplay game effect spec to owner. And then we can make spec handle by class. No, we still can't set it. That's annoying. Yeah, that's fine. You wanna have them as that anyway. The TTF and OTF or whatever the case is. So I see them here. I'll download them. Did I not download all of them? Oh, I downloaded that one, and then this one is a... Yes, continue to download for frick's sakes. Extract all, blah, blah, blah. The true types, yes, so we'll copy this, then let's open another tab, we'll go Bionic 8, and we'll make a new folder in here called fonts. Paste those in there, and then one more here, right? So back, and then this one. Copy, and then paste. Okay. Perfect, so we'll get rid of that. Imports. Would you like to create a new font? Yes. Apply to all. Yes! I said apply to all, motherfucker. There we go. Cool, so we got fonts in there now. So now we can go back to battery segments, master HUD, whatever, wherever we had it here. The bar. And now we can select those ones. And we should be able to select those ones. Gas, core. Interesting, because we have the fonts in here now, so I don't know why we can't select them. Oh, I see. We got they're those are the old ones, I guess. Whoops. There we go. Light italic. Let's do bold. Battery bank. Love it. Okay, sweet. Alright, so what were we doing again? I lost my oh yeah, we're trying to figure out this battery. So I guess does anyone know how to do this with like just I want to add I want to add a amount to the base energy, but I want it to be able to be settable inside the ability. So when I call the ability, if we activate the ability in different types of batteries or whatever the case is, we can call a different the amount of batteries. Or do I have to just create another basically gameplay effect? Right? Rename the new ones to bio or something. Okay, well, or we can delete the ones from the engine folder, I guess. Rename, yeah, so, hey, I got into your channel recently, this is from Shade Prods. Got into your channel recently, love how you teach complex topics, trying to create an inventory for my game, and was wondering how you would go about making making item functionality. Data assets? Yes, I personally would use data assets only because it's way easier to manage and create new items on the fly. Data tables are more specifically for data just as a whole, so like if you had a damage table, that's a good reason to use a data table. Another one would be like, can't think of anything off the top of my head, but yeah, data assets are more designed to work with specifically blueprint pointers. So yeah, in terms of items, I think that would be a better move. I would also, if you're going to have actual physical items in your world, I would use the factory method that I taught on one of my videos there. Because, yeah, that's just a better way to do it, so we're not loading everything into the game when we don't need it. And, yeah, so I would do data assets. That way, when you're designing your levels and you want to put some items in your chests or chest inventory, whatever the case is, then you can just add data assets, right? So that's a way more manageable way to do it. Yeah, and then it's just like, hey, I added an item. You just create a new data asset, set the data, you're done. You don't ever have to touch the system again, right? So that's really nice. But yeah, some people, live and die by data tables, sure, whatever. But yeah, data tables are more designed for data specifically, not for blueprint pointer stuff. Ali's covering an item system in his current series. Not to point you to someone else. No, that's fine. You can go watch Ali's stuff. I've been talking to him recently here too, we're gonna collab on a video pretty soon. So yeah, I was telling him that his inventory series is really good. So yeah, definitely go check it out. Brad says make spec handle assign tag set apply effects. Copy that. Brad is just like Frickin' awesome. We need to give Brad a title here, a Lord title in the Discord if he's in there. Okay, so committability, you said make spec handle by class. We made our thing, right? So add battery power. Then we drag out of here assign tag set by collar magnitude. Copy that. Nice. Okay, and then we plug in our energy here. Fucking Brad, let's go. Fucking Brad is just killing it. Data tag. We don't have one. Correct? Unless... Do we need to set a tag? He's using object classes with fragments. Interesting. Yeah, I only watched the first episode. I was really, like, happy with how he, like, presented everything. So yeah, Ali's channel is just a fucking goldmine. I love it. And then you said apply effect. Okay, apply. Gameplay effect spec to owner. Perfect. Okay, and then blah, 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 and then finish, right? Or finishability or something. Executability. It's one of these ones. What is the goddamn thing called? Completes... What the fuck is it called, everybody? Finish, compete, Lord Brad of many gases. Oh my god. Ridiculous. End ability. Oh, that's the one. Okay, we've ended the ability. Super awesome. Okay. Commit. No, commit's back here. That's what we want to call first. I also watch Ali. My inventory is a lot simpler than his. I just want a hot bar. I already have it. Now I need to figure out how to use items that I hold. Most of the series doesn't apply to me, sadly. That's too bad. But how to use your items? Basically, yeah, like you. Where would I manage that? Probably in the. Probably in the player state, honestly. That's where you should have your inventory anyway. Is the player state. So I have a video idea. I came up with it when I was tutoring Tier earlier this week. But he had an issue where his player died and then respawned and then all of his shit broke, right? So I was like, this actually might be a good video idea. Like basically like why that happens, right? Because everyone's like, that's a pretty common thing. People will get something to work or they'll follow a tutorial and everything works and then they start playing their game and their character dies and all of a sudden they have no items, their health UI doesn't work anymore and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll probably make a video on that, honestly. I vote for that. Brad's been great. I mean, only if Brad's okay with that title. I think that's a little vulgar, personally, but we'll, you know, whatever. We'll leave it up to Brad. Okay, so Shuja Batman, yeah. Tutorial on an RTS. Real time, I just don't have enough skill, I don't know, to do an RTS tutorial, in my opinion. Is there 0 RTS tutorials out there? Just super curious. But anyway, sorry, we are going to go into the actual battery now. So I'm going to close pretty much all of this because I don't need this anymore. Battery segments, get starting attributes. Actually, we're going to make this 0. Okay, we're going to start with nothing for energy, and then we're going to store that in a save file. And we're going to pull that from a save file later on, right? So, anyways, add battery. So I don't think we need this anymore, or force, or cost, or none of this. Battery, nothing. Okay, let's open up our. What's the word I'm looking for in my brains? The battery. Took a long time. Biosmash. World. Pickups. Battery. BP battery. Okay. So Set timer, get interrupt movements. Find nearest pawn, nice. On event begin overlap sphere starts, right there. Clear and invalidate timer by handle, and then do what's in the parent's pickup. And we also gotta call this ability afterwards. So, we'll say activates ability. Or we need the systems component, fuck me. Other actor, we need to drag out of there. And we need to get ability system component, and then we need to activate ability. Try activate ability. Let's do try activate ability by class. And then also we should validate that this is valid as well. My brother's playing Space Engineers. I should be into that game, but for some reason I just lose my, what's the word? Motivation to play that game all the time. Unfortunately. Okay, so the ability we want to activate is... add battery power. Okay. Compile, let's check and see if that works, everybody. Let's start here, because we gotta beat up some dudes. Back off! Oh, I don't have any battery power, right? I just went to use... what's it called? Where's the battery? Oh, there it is. Come on, battery. We got no battery power. Lame, buddy. Lame. So I just got more batteries. And I didn't have anything added to me. Okay, well that's lame. So, unless I didn't set this. Oh no, I did. In this actual ability. Energy 1. I did say that that was instance editable, but I guess I gotta do the... add ability, energy. I did make that instance editable, so that's super strange. Do I gotta do a different one? Did you set the data tag? I didn't set the data tag. Yeah, I was gonna ask, do we need that? I guess the whole thing is run by this, hey? So, probably gotta create new ones for... gas, cooldown data, damage. Let's create a manage gameplay tag. Let's create a new one for that. Add a sub tag, and we'll call this battery. Battery. There we go. You need to set it on the GE as well. Copy that. Copy that, bruh. Add battery power. Data tag. Gas, data, battery. Copy. Alright, let's check it now. Beat up some bots. Huh! No battery, no battery. Heh. Heh. Do we have this working here? Gets the overlapped act. Yeah, overlapped actor, that's correct. You know what's happening, I think? All break. Hi, welcome to the stream. You don't get to choose your own nickname, that's the rules. I mean, Lord of all gases. Sure. If he's in the Discord, real time, if you want to update his title to Lord of all gases. That'd be awesome. In the Discord, if you're a Lord, you get access to the members area. So, and you get a special title, or sorry, special, what's it called? Graphic by your name and stuff like that, so. Anyways, let's figure out why it's not working here. So, this is... Let's see what happens specifically here. Let's clear Nevada. Yeah, let's put a breakpoint here, and it should trigger when I... Where am I? There we go. Ah! Oh, yeah, that ground pound's awesome. Okay. Kill a bot. Blow him up. Okay, so we got the battery, ideally. Other actor is the botling. Interesting. Can we skip that? Does it work? What? Why is it the botling? Well, actually, what needs to actually happen is we should be storing our battery power in our player state anyway. No, we don't. No, we don't. What am I thinking? We have an attribute that stores that information. Why was the other actor... Well, when it blows up, obviously it's going to overlap with the other actor. What do we do in the parent state here, or the parent class? Again. Overlap spheres are cast to pawn. Add to player. We do add it to our player state. Okay. Oh, I see. Well, you know what? We can override probably all of this. I don't think we need to do majority of this stuff here. Async load. Oh, I see. Destroy after effects finishes playing. Why don't we do the... Add battery. Add to pawn. Let's, let me open up the player state as well. I just gotta confirm some other things. Yeah, it's been a minute since we opened the player state. Add item to inventory. Right, so we do nothing. We do nothing. Cool. And we did confirm... Yeah, okay, this is all old stuff anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do then instead is in the battery, we're going to do this try-activate actor before we do the parent graph, because the parent graph destroys the actor, so perhaps... But yeah, the bigger issue is that it was the bottling it overlapped with. And it destroyed it. Okay, so I think what we'll have to do then is we'll have to... Fuck, that's really annoying. Because I don't want to cast... I mean, I guess it's essentially free to just cast to the fucking pawn and confirm it as a player state. Because then, yeah, let's just do that, I guess. But we do it in here. Maybe we'll just do that... Well, we do that here. Cast a pawn. Yeah. What are we doing here? So we need to get player states and validate it here. Because if we don't, then yeah, what's gonna happen just happened, right? So, if we have a valid player state, then it's a player, and then we can continue on our way. And we don't destroy the actor before the player gets a chance to actually get the shit. So that's what's happening there. Yeah, Brad's been more than great. He's been excellent. Jump over to fucking fine. Activate the fucking thing here. Okay. Okay, there's the batteries. Alright. Player? Player. Execute blah blah blah. We have a valid components. We do. Or do we? Oh. I see. We need to go to our player character. We're trying to activate an ability that doesn't that isn't on our player. So maybe instead of try activate ability, I think we need to add ability, right? Or how do you what the hell is it called here? Bionic smash, core gas. No, sorry, our characters. Hero. Combat character base. Apply gameplay effect to self, blah 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 blah. Starting abilities. Give ability, that's the one we want. And then we can obviously remove the ability afterwards. So instead of this one, give ability. So, oh, sorry, was there give ability and activate? Give and activate once. Add battery power. Nice, yeah, that's exactly what we want. Okay, sweet. This, hopefully, will work now. And, nice. Made it. Die! Die! Okay, yes. You died. It blows up and it doesn't... And that's me, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're gonna remove this now. Does it work? Doesn't work. God damn it. I have no health as well, so I should be dead, but oh well. But yeah, we didn't have any energy added to us still. Interesting. Add battery. Inside of add battery. Attempts to commit the ability, spend resources, or last chance to fail. Child classes that override activate ability must call them this themselves. Okay, make spec handle, add battery. Apply previously created gameplay effect spec to the owner of this ability. I'm not sure where we're having a failure here. End ability. Let's walk through the whole oh shit, I removed that, didn't I? Let's go from here. I'm stoked to like fix the combat because the combat is still super clunky, hey? Okay. Is valid. Is valid. It's continue. Nice. Okay, it is valid. Activate once. So did it even work? Right? Because I pushed to go into and it didn't do that. So add. Yeah, let's see. Do we activate this? That's a good question. Where's the battery? Bruh. Oh. Okay, so we will get rid of that because we don't care. And we seem to have not what's the word I'm looking for? We seem to have not even activated this ability, essentially. Because this didn't trigger, right? So I also want the battery to spawn as we play, like at the location. Shit. Where, basically where the botling dies, because we killed him here and it spawned here, but his body ragdolled over here. I think once he blows up, it should be over there, right? That's just my opinion. We can fix that later. It's a minor thing. Okay, so yeah, again, we didn't, what's the word here? Yeah, trigger that. So that's super strange that it's not activating it at all. Where's the battery here? Give ability and activate once the target is this ability system components from our other actor, which is our player. Does it have to be like level 1 or something like that? Grants a gameplay ability, activates it once, and removes it. This will be ignored if the actor is not authoritative. Oh. So, do we need a... sorry, switch has... Sorry. I don't think this would make a frickin' difference, to be honest. But we'll see, I guess. We haven't set anything up for multiplayer yet anyway, so... Triggered? Not triggered. Nothing happened. And we're not even at it. Yeah, I'm so confused why this doesn't work. So I'll just get rid of this, because I don't think that's the issue. How about we just add that as a goddamn ability here? Except on the actual player, because the player is the only one that's going to need this, right? So we'll go to class defaults, starting abilities. We already have the dash and the force. We're also going to add battery power, and then we can just activate ability then on the battery, and that should be fine. Try activate ability by class. Add battery power. Do what's in the parents. Wow, our screen's so small. Get over here so I can punch you. There you go. Die. What do we get? I got nothing. What do you guys think? This makes no sense. I see that my thing didn't update there. After the pawn check, do a branch. Is player controlled? Yeah, okay. Yeah, the combat is trash now. I can attach the VFX to the mesh after the enemy dies. No, it's not the visual effects, it's the battery itself. Because we spawned this pickup class when they die, right? So combat, yeah, battery. Sorry, after the what did you say? After the pawn check. Well, we do the pawn check here, right? So I'm gonna uncheck that too. After the pawn check is player controlled, so I could probably do that. Oh yeah, I guess you do need to do that in here. See, in here we have it destroying itself. Right? So Do we have, I'm just gonna fix this now. Where's end play? Pick up data. Where do we spawn the class? Down here? Oh, this is in the pickup class, I see. Never mind then. Yeah, I'm not sure why that doesn't work. I wonder if the allow remote activation was doing something possibly. So got a battery, didn't increase my energy. Just checking that I did set something here. I did, okay. Add battery power, add to base, set by caller, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we did that. And then inside of our battery, we told it to wait for an attribute change, which is not changing, which is why it's not working. So, confusion ensues. Pickup class, sort by caller, add battery power. Commit ability. Huh. Can you add battery power with a debug key and work backwards? Sure. Let's do that. We'll go open the controller for that. Alright, so debug key, let's put a U, sure. Ability system components. Try activate ability by tag. Oh, no. Never mind. I was thinking about that data tag we put in there. Try activate ability by class. Add battery power. Yeah. Shut up. Okay, so U was our... So yeah, I mean, that doesn't even work, so... Let's hit play. Let's open our gameplay debugger. Energy 0, that's fine. We do have the gameplay ability for add battery power, so that's one of the things, one of the issues. And sorry, back in the controller. So why does this not work? Huh. I have fab full of visual effects libraries, so maybe we could try another lighter explosion. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We were kind of hiding the fact that they're disappearing too, right? Alrighty. What you guys think? Why is this not working? Gameplay. Let's activate ability. Ability to activates will make... That doesn't help anybody. Apply gameplay effect. Hang on. Make. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay. I'm curious. Can we, like, I was just curious, can we just activate the gameplay effect? Gameplay effect, like, without... Add battery power. Like, let's see if this does something instead. Level 0, effect context is the only... Oh, yeah, then... Do we have to... Update active gameplay effects set by color magnitude. And then we'll do gas, data, battery. New value. We'll say 1. Whoops. Let's see what happens. Wait, sorry. What was the errors? Oh, we need this to get plugged in here? Yeah, okay. Still not working. Effing confused, braz. Activate handle, set a new value. Let's look at this. So, this doesn't even fire. The activate ability does not even fire at all, so... Make spec, assign tag, apply. Okay, let's try that. Make spec, so we'll start over from here. Make spec, make outgoing spec, I guess. Add battery power. I don't know what the context is. A gameplay effect. Sure, whatever. Okay, return value, gameplay spec, and then you set to make... Or, sorry, assign... that should be a gameplay tag, right? So, there it is. Okay. Gas, data, battery, magnitude 1, and then apply. Gameplay effects spec handle. Oh, these are both spec handles. Is this apply? Yeah, so here we go. Okay. Let's check this out. Spec handle, can I plug that in? I can. Let's go. But I don't want that, right? Assign tag. Oh no, I do want that. Yes, okay. Let's see if this works. Target must have a connection. Of course it does. There we go. And is that it? Yep. Hey, that works, boys. That works. Sweet. So let's first... I just want to... Oh yeah, of course it's not going to work because we have to set this in the battery. So, this is what works. So, make outgoing spec... I'm just going to cut this, and then we'll go back to the battery, and then we're going to delete this, and then we're going to paste that. So yeah, I think now that I've fixed this, what was happening was we were actually applying it, but we didn't have a magnitude, like we didn't have a thing set by color, so it defaulted to 0. So by doing this and then plugging this in, we're telling it that we want it to go up by 1. So I think that was what the issue is. Okay, and then I will hit compile. Oh, what do we not like here? Oh, I didn't plug in the fucking this to this, and this to this. Okay, compile, check it out. It's gonna be great, boys. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's kill some dudes. Nice! Nice! So this is perfect, because we get 2, and then we can have a little UI tutorial thing up. Be like, you have 2 segment abilities. You can use abilities by pushing Q. And then we can have our ability bar up here, and then we can be like, fuck off! Right? Do some massive damage or something. Okay, we kill them all, we get some batteries. Oh, Braz, I'm stoked that this works now. So good. Okay, cool. So that's done now. We just gotta clean up the controller here. We don't want this debuggy key thing here for no reason. Compile, battery. So we will... magnitude level. This needs to be... let's create a... let's leave it at 1, but we should promote this to a variable and just call it battery level, I guess. And then we can make that instance settable. We can drag a battery out into the world or something like that and give them full battery power or something, right? So compile the blueprints, and we'll just make sure that it's 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Perfect. Alrighty, so that's awesome, everybody, that's working. Let me fix the botling thing. So we'll go into the characters, enemies, enemy base. AI, where... sorry. Where stops all logic? Where do we die here? Death system. That should be a... didn't we set all this up on data assets? Because this should be in a data asset and be loaded in. I guess it could be loaded in if they're in the world. It doesn't really matter, I guess, but... because... yeah, anyways. Start block. Yeah, I gotta find where we have the death. The dish. Well, why don't I go to health? Add events. Oh, add event death. So we took it out. Damage. Block on death. Here we go. Destroy components. Return attack token. Set lifespan. Async load. Oh, so we do have it in here. Bot data. So we can delete this, I think. Where? Show me. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, copy. Never mind. I'm done. Looking for where we spawn. Where's end play? Where is end play? And where do we... place with crazed animation. This returns the borrow attack tokens. Sure, whatever. Health bar. Enemy defeated. We gotta fix this, because I noticed it was going to the negative. We'll just say, validates if wave counter is going. Because, yeah, it was going into the negative, and we don't want that, so. Set lifespan. Where the frick is it here? Spawn pickup class. Oh, it is on endplay. Instead of get actor transform, let's get the world location of the mesh. Or, sorry, the world transform, pardon me. Because that way, because yeah, obviously the mesh ragdolled and went pretty far away from the root, but then it spawned the battery where the root was, but not where the mesh was. But that's what we want to do here. So let's test this now. I have no idea what kind of music we should have in this game. Doop, 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 doop. I don't know. Huh. I mean, that's not going to really prove my point, I suppose. I want to, like, really make these guys fly, right? Well, come on all the way up to this here, and then I can punch against the wall or something. God damn it, I don't want them to just drop. I want them to just disappear. But anyways, looks like the things were showing up where they died, so that's great. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, what should we work on next? Let's see. We can do some more UI stuff, possibly. Using abilities. We could do the, we got, what, just over an hour left, in the stream, so we could do the UI elements for these, I guess? So we got, what were those? Oh, that's scrap. And then the circuit boards were going to be upgraded stuff, and then the TG coin, I think Resolute was, like, working on that, but, Coolio. Yeah, I mean, we can make the UI stuff for this. What do you guys think? Here, I'll give you guys a poll. I gotta go to 10-1 anyway, which is code in film for go to the bathroom. Start a poll. We'll say... David said he was gonna do the health thing. That's fine. Oh, you actually... Okay, well, I got a couple things in here. What's to... Over an hour equals 4 hours. No. I'm cutting it down at 12 my time, which it's almost 11 here. So what to work on next? So we can do HUD elements for pickups, or we could do some more level design stuff, or we could, I just had a thought in my brain. We can connect our health / shield to the gas system, because we got to do that still. And then let's say other, and then you guys can comment. Okay, so must be between 1 and... It is, silly. Oh, let's just say to gas, the previous one. There we go. Alright, so I'll be super quick here. I'm just gonna go, like I said, go 10-1, and then I'll be right back. So stand by, and here it is, break. Alright, see you guys in a second. We're back here. Alright, so let's get back into it. Jeez, what happened here? Connect our health and thing to the gas for 5 votes. Sure, we can do that. Alrighty, I'll end the poll on that there. So, poll's too big, I can't read it, so I'll vote to connect. Oh, it was too big. Interesting. Must scroll up to read behind the poll. Object pooping subroute time. That's funny. Anyways, so, alright, we'll connect the health to the gas system as well. So, it's going to be essentially the same thing. We got to basically just add health, make that a ability, so it'll be very similar to what we've already done here. So we'll go to core gas abilities. We're just going to literally duplicate this add to battery power, and we'll call this GA add health, I guess. And another one for shields. GA shield. Sure, I guess we should be a little bit more specific there. Add shield. Sure, yeah. Okay, so there's that. So we're going to add health. We'll make sure everything's... So instead of energy, we're going to name this health. Does this matter? Because we set it, like, somewhere else, right? Excuse me. And, we gotta make, 2 new gameplay tags for data. Add subtag. Health. And one more, add subtag for your shield. This will be health. And I believe that's all we need to do in here. We can remove the break point. Even though that didn't trigger in the last one, that's so funny. Anyways, whatever. Then we'll open up add shield. Same thing, we'll just rename this to shields. And set this as shields. Compile. Okay, and then we gotta call those inside of our components. Excuse me. Where's our components? Character common components. Here we go. Health. Alright, so we do have health updates as a delegate. Let's do instead, let's go open graph. Sorry, that's not what we want. We want I believe it's in the event graph here. Here it is. So instead of call health update UI, we're gonna I might... Well, shit. This is nice that this is handled here. Just trying to think how to do this. Because we have it right now so that, like, when we lose health, it, like, lowers the bar slowly, right? That's what this F interp's doing. But, how do we do that with gas? I guess we can do that in the UI bar itself. We'll do that in the UI bar. Let's do the UI bar first, then. We'll just work backwards here. So we'll go into Bionic Smash, UI, progress bar base, player life bar. You know what? Sorry, let's... Is the enemy characters on the gas system? They might be. Let's, where are you? I have them open here somewhere. Enemy base. They're not. Do we want them to be? Do, the enemy base, or... just thinking. Yes, I would say yes. So we're gonna probably break some things. Whoops, we don't want to open character. We just want to change the parents. So let's go. Yeah. So combat. Whoops. What is the combat character base? Yes, reparent. Yeah, we're gonna break some things, but that's fine. There, so we got an ability system component now. And then interfaces, class settings. Yeah, ability system interface. Okay, that's all. That all looks good. I'm gonna compile. We'll see what breaks. Literally nothing. That's amazing. Okay, sweet. Let's go to class defaults. And we need to set our starting abilities, which in this case will be add health and add shield. Because we need to minus them. It's going to be the same thing, right? So, any other abilities that we need? Not at this time. So, we'll get rid of this one. Delete. And, okay, so hopefully nothing breaks in our thing. We can test that out in a little bit here. But anyways, okay, so we're going to go to our actual graph. One more thing I want to look at in the enemy base. I see we have multiple components now. So we'll delete that. Has bound events. Let's deprecate this. If you can. You can't, so that's fine. So we'll find references all. Shit, I don't want this. That'll take too long. I just want this one specifically. Find references by name. By name. Edit in blueprint. So health 1 is the inherited one. No, this one's the inherited one. So we just got to replace all of these with BP health instead. BP health. BP health. Whoops, undo. I'm sure some of the stuff we're going to get rid of anyway, but just going to get rid of this component first because we, like I said, inherited, so in order for this to work later anyway. Is there a mass replace option, to be honest? Jeez, man. My thing didn't update again. You guys are funny. Back to the bane of my existence right now. Writing documentation while passively listening instead of gaming and listening. Ah, too bad, man. It's all good. Add, remove, overtime in the effect. Well, because when you update the value in the attributes, you have access to the new and old values when you wait for attribute change, which is why I was going to do it in the widget. Right, so what exactly is needed right now? Did you call me kid other than you kiddo? Yeah, I was thinking about the ability system because if we're gonna have the enemies also inherit from this to get the ability system component, we got and to update their healths and stuff like that, then obviously we need to make sure this is all set up here properly. We have a lot of BPC healths, is all I'll say. Got that one. BPC healths. Yeah, again, I wish there was like a find and replace. That would have been nice. There's probably a lot of stuff to it's in use still. Hey, let's just compile. And then let's run this again. Oh, I see. So we got to do add events. Well, we don't need this. Update widget health. We don't need this because we're getting rid of it anyway. So, and what was the other one? Death. Add event. Death. Do you fear death? Now we can delete this. There we go. What else? Attack token. Probably won't have as many references. This delay brought to you by Inheritance. Just kidding. Would it just run off of the attribute changed? Then run the widget like you would without gas? If I'm understanding right? Death awaits you all with nasty big pointed teeth. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking is, basically we have to update the attribute and then inside the widget itself, we, basically take the old value and the new value and then do an f-interp and just update it that way. So, shit, I've lost what I was doing. Here we go. Add this component to the We'll delete that. That was just him explaining how to use the thing, which we do know how it works now. Attack token. Delete. Whoops, not that one. That's the inherited one. There we go. And map marker. Almost done. That it? Nice. That's nice and easy one. Anything else? Looks good. All right, sweet. So we'll hit compile. And all right, let's go to the actual widget now. So we're in the widget here. So instead of this, update UI for enemies, update the progress bar with a new percentage. No, we're going to wait for attribute changed, and that'll be on event construct. First, we need to get owning pawn. We don't want owning player. I'm sorry, we would want owning player, but that's fine, because we, maybe let's do this in, this progress bar base, right? Sure, whatever, and because I suspect UI player life bar. Where's the master HUD? Right here. We can get rid of some of these too. Player stake. We'll keep that one open for now. Actually, we got to change one thing here. I just realized. So these are inherited, but we want to clear this. Fuck off. We want to clear starting abilities. Oh, it is cleared. And then we set in the player. Okay, never mind. We're okay then. So I can close this and the controller. Add health, add shield. Need all this for now. Progress bar. Yeah, okay. I want to see, are these... Yeah, okay, so I do have the progress bar base in here, so that is what we're using for both of these. I feel like these should be segments as well, to be honest, to match this style, right? But yeah, I mean we can work on that another day or whatever. But anyways, so Zero Game Studio, hi, welcome to the stream. We are working on this, getting this health bar working with gas. So yeah, it'll be in this one here, not in the life bar. Should we delete this one? Because I think this one is not working, or not being used, sorry. Let's just confirm that. Reference viewer. Progress bar. Enemy health bar. Oh, okay, this one is being used. Are these individual ones? Get armor progress. Just be careful with these, whoever made this, because this runs on tick. Get percent, blah blah blah. So yeah, we don't want to do that, right? We only want to update the health when they take damage. So yeah, this should get replaced anyway with you don't have extended progress bar from Fab. Was free a while back. It's pretty good. And oh, is it? I have a health bar in Discord. Oh shit! Is that like the same style? Because that would be fucking boss, dude. Where are we here? Discord. Let's check it out here. Blueprint Badger. Did you rename yourself? Oh no, this is BSG. Awesome. Thanks for those notes. I appreciate that. Check my stream. It's been cutting out for everybody. I mean, I got good. It says no drop frames, so. Huh. Do you? Yeah, I don't have. I don't think I have extended progress bar. Unfortunately, that sucks. Death of yeah, I read that. Yeah, okay. That was an old message. Okay, sounds good. But anyways, yeah. So this I'm gonna replace. Okay, well first let's go into the progress base because this is where we're gonna actually do the logic for all of this. Okay, so. Or is it? Sorry, let me. What does this do? Oh, that's set bar color. Oh, yeah. In the Bionic Smash chat, copy. Let's check it. Let's drag this over. We can all see. Bionic Smash chat. Bionic Smash, Bionic chat. No. One of these ones, I'm sure. Visual effects. Bionic Smash chat. Tyr says he won't be in chat today, friends. That's sad. Oh, well, happy birthday to his daughter anyway. And yeah, well, I'll keep an eye out for that in the chat here on this other screen. But anyways, Bionic chat, isn't that what I was in? That's this one here. Sorry, what's this? Bionic Smash HUD. Oh shit, right here. Smash HUD version 1. Gotcha. Yeah, let's check it out. And you made it as a plugin? Where'd you go? Did I not extract all? Well, where is it? Am I blind? There it is, right here. Let's content. Oh, and you have the plugin too. Sure, copy that, and then we'll go back into this, and then we'll go into this, and then we'll go and do this. Oh shit, I gotta do the whole thing, right? Yeah, I gotta do this whole thing. Copy that. Paste that. Alright, let's get back into it here. Let's see which we got. Gotta restart the engine. Save. Yes, yes, yes. Open them all up. Curious to see what your UI looks like. Pretty excited. Check the demo level. Copy that. Loading startup map, which is nothing, so it should load pretty quick here. Should basically insta-load this. Alright, and then hit play. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, dang. Ooh, dang! Where's my... Oh, okay, so increase health. Where's my mouse? Increase health. Decrease health. Set health 0. Set N, and then M. Oh, up this way. I was pushing WS. Very good. Simulate hit marker. Nice. Toggle messages. And aim. Probably don't need the aim or the hit marker just because it's a brawler. But these look freaking awesome. The HUD looks really good. Configuration should be done in the instances, not on the class directly. Sure. Energy modifier. We did all that stuff. Okay. And does the shield work the same? Yeah, this health bar is freaking awesome. Brad did a good job on this too. Sweet, man. And the shield bar looks freaking awesome. So that's great. Let's go to this and UI widgets. Health bar. Health bar. We'll move these to Unreal. Get your shit together. Come on. Come on. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, right? I mean, this stuff's all great. I'm just reading BSG's message. Yeah, man, it's pretty great. Okay, and I do want to potentially put these in their own. I'm just gonna dock this in the layout, so I got it over here, and then I'll just open the content drawer again and go into UI. Let's call this one battery bar. Yeah, suck me. All right. Content deletes. Yes. There's a redirector in there. Copy that. Update redirectors. Yes. Delete. Okay, battery bar. I'm gonna delete. I'll keep it in there for now, but we'll delete it before we actually ship the game or whatever. Segmented bar. Is this old? I don't know what this is doing. So I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Style, right, that's... Or maybe that was something that, Leroy was working on, but anyways. So then I'll make a new one here, new folder called, health bar. And then another one called shield bar. Okay, so health bar, shield bar, perfect. Now I got this guy over here, so I will move these guys to health bar, move here, components, shield bar, and I'll move that to shield bar, move here. Components. Perfect, so get rid of that, and now we can, let's open this up here. Health bar, alright, so... We put this inside of this guy, Master HUD. Actually, sorry. Sorry, before we do that, I'm going to create a new user interface widget blueprint, and we're just going to call this health bar, sorry. We'll say health shield bar. Because we're going to combine those, and then we're going to have it in both the enemy and the player, and then for... I think the base progress bar is fine as is, and we can just add the functionality into this specifically here. Okay, so, whoops, that's not the one I want. We'll put this, we'll leave this out here, actually. Okay, so we'll put that in, and then we'll add our... What's it called here? User created. I honestly don't effing remember what he called it here. So, health bar, we'll drag that in here. And I guess first we gotta wrap that with a... horizontal... Or, yeah, we'll do a vertical box, then we'll wrap it again with a horizontal box. That's what we'll do. Or do we want it? We don't need to do that. We can just take this vertical box and add a size box component to it. And then we'll say... Never mind. We might not need this, actually. Oh, actually we would, because we can't set it in the enemies. So we'll say desired on screen. And... there should be some default behaviors here. Here we go. Segments, general number of segments. Let's just do a good old 10 there, I think. Segment value 10, perfect. All right, and then appearance, segment width. We can set, this is going to be, let's just configure this for the enemy, because the enemy, it's going to be placed into the enemy as the UI over top of the enemy or whatever the case is, right? So, let's say, I think the enemies, we want to be, like, a bit smaller. I think that's pretty nice, actually. And then maybe the segment width can be, like, yeah, something like that. I think that's pretty good for the enemies. And then, of course, we need the shield bar as well. Where that's in here. Shield bar. In the vertical box it goes. And should go on top, I suspect, hey? Okay. The values. That's fine, max value. We can set that afterwards. Perfect. Okay, and is that good, or do we want to make it a bit smaller? What do you guys think? A bit smaller? Bionic Smash. I think for the player, again, we can probably set that. Oh, sorry, shield bar. Let's just open that up. Flash background border, grid panel. Whoops. Child layout. Is art on screen? Is this, why is this locked? Why can't I edit it? Oh, here. That's why. Is it because this is locked? No? Oh, interesting. I still can't edit it here. Plus and minus to test the shield. Yeah, oh, okay, that's what it was. Got it. Should have just found Brad when some, yeah, Brad's doing some fucking magic work here. This is great. But, yeah, why can't I edit these? That's super weird. Grid panel is something up here preventing me from doing it. Oops. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. It's right here. Size box is what I want to edit. Not three. The 300's good. I think this is what I wanted smaller. Oh. What? You draw that? Oh yeah, I guess you could draw that as a... Let's put this on top. Get your shit together, Unreal. I'm just moving stuff. Oh, it's locked. Widget's locked. Okay, we'll unlock the widget so I can move some stuff around. Okay, does that put it on top so we can see it? Back to the size. No, it doesn't. Okay, whatever, that's fine. This looks pretty good anyway, so that's whatever size. So we'll go back to this. That's great. This we need to shrink. Padding between segments. Okay, yeah. I think 2 will be good for that, but I want to shrink. Whoops. Contents padding, is this what I'm looking for? Yes, it is. We'll put 1 in there. Alright, what do we think? I think that's pretty nice. This needs to be moved over, though, so... Like, the whole thing, sorry. Padding left, we'll say 5? 4? 3? 3. Just so that's lined up. It's perfect. Alright, so that's great. Now we can do the logic in here. So, on event construct, we need to... Well, first of all, let's get our... Get owner... Owning... We don't want the owning pawn. Or the owning player. We want, like, the owner of this widget. Why don't we do this? Let's do pawn owner. And then we'll just make this the pawn. And then we will make this instance editable exposed on spawn. So when we create this widget, then we can set that. Can you do that in the enemy, though? Because, like, here, let's open the enemy right now, just so we have a reference here. Core, characters, enemy, base. Health bar. Widget class, we want to actually be... health shield bar. Yeah, you can't set that. Widget component. So, I mean, the only thing we can do is, instead of doing on construct, we have to, like, physically call in events to get this to work, which is a little silly. I don't know why we can't just get owning pawn. Or get owning components or something like whatever. In the hierarchy, yes, let's get downloads. Trying to find that here. Man, that was up here. Sorry. Get the local player associated with this UI, but we don't want a player. Let's do this. Let's validate the... We only have to do this for the frickin' enemies, basically. So if this is valid, then great. If not, we'll create a custom event called set pawn owner. And obviously we'll need an input for pawn. And then we can just fire this event off here. And I guess, sorry, we don't need to validate, we just need to set it. There we go. And then whatever we're going to do after, we'll do after here. All right, anyways. So we'll get our pawn owner. And then we need to get ability system components. And I will also promote this to a variable and just call it owning components. All right, and then we're going to have to drag out of here and get attributes, get attribute value. That's not the one I want. Attributes. Get attribute set is what I want. I was actually literally just thinking, I guess, well, it doesn't matter. We're going to have to get the bio attribute set anyway, but I was just thinking we're going to have to set those inside of the enemy. Like, they almost have like a separate gameplay ability class where we set the starting attributes for each enemy type, almost. You know what I mean? So, anyways, return value type, we're going to get max health, get max shield, and do we set those in here? Where's the shield bar? Oh yeah, the shield bar has a max health and max shield. What about the health bar itself? Biosmash UI. Health bar. Health bar. Just looking at the inner workings of this so I can build health bar, update health bar, health bar. Health and old health. We don't have a max health? I guess doesn't matter anyway because the gas system has a clamp on it, so it won't go above the max health anyway. So, all right then. But we're gonna want to set the health for the bosses to be a little higher, right? So, or maybe we just add resistance to him or something. I don't know. But anyway, so enemy base, we don't care this. Yeah, okay. So we'll have to set our max shield value. Shield bar. Set max. What? Is that what it was? A set max value. Okay, it is. Yeah, I just thought that was a generic name or whatever. So, all right. So set max value as the current value. Okay, so that's that. And then we're going to have to also get... Yo TG sup SH1. What's happening? The bar is not a typical progress bar. Yeah, copy. Okay, segment value. Segments times segment value. Okay, but you have a function in there we'll call anyway, right? So, anyways, we have to get our health and get our shield. Right, so we'll get our health, split that, and split the shield as well. Set value, I guess, is what you called it. Yeah, okay, set value. That'll be the shield current value. We'll set that, and then we can probably run the... Do you have a progress bar update? Update shield levels, you do. Get new value. To do replace with actual logic here. Sorry, this is replacing... Let's go back here. Man, I'm struggling with blueprints right now. What are you struggling with exactly? Update shield levels, get new value. Okay, so this whole thing? Random float and range. I see. We were gonna do the logic here for the weight stuff. But that's fine. Brad has carried us through this pain, pretty much, yeah. SGH Stargate Silent Hill, question mark, yeah. Value. Increase, decrease. I don't think we need this whole thing, do we? Because we're going to be getting our old value and our new value, and the new value might be negative, right? So we'll get value. So we'll... Not much done in this class. Progress bar is controlled by random values and has no proper API. Okay. This guy's what I want. All right, so we have that set up. Inside of the shield bar, we'll just do a quick progress function here. You did update shield levels. Update progress bar. Set percent. So... Standby. Brain calculating. Is decrease is not a decrease. Play animation. I see you got the animation here, so... Is increase value plus this. We got 20 minutes left in the stream here. This was all testing. I see. Okay, so... But this ties into your animation, so we do want to keep the increase. Change the function input to a float. Thank you. Yes, floats. We'll call this, new amount. Let's expand this for now. Whoops. Expand. There we go. Alright, so we don't need a clamp node here because the gas system is already going to do that for us. As far as I'm aware. So I'm going to get rid of that. We don't need this. We just need to know if the new amount is basically greater than 0. And that will be our increase. That will determine... Stand by, I'm just calculating. Let's make a local variable called old amount because... Shield decrease animation. Does this, let me look at your animation. I'm kind of curious. So what do we got here? Brush color padding, grid slot, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious how you did the, what's the word I'm looking for? The animation based on the value. Do you know what I mean? So, because I was gonna do new amount and old amount, and then do like a F interp to like go from the old, like just see the shield bar actually decrease over time. Where are you? Max value? What the fuck? Is this a local? Oh, I see. And okay. This is where we put this. Okay, copy. So get rid of this. Is this greater than 0? No, is this less than 0? And get rid of this not. There we go. Okay, is this less than 0? Then if it is, then we're going to play the animation to decrease our shield. We'll see how that all works. And new amounts. We'll do this value, right? If this doesn't work, that's fine. We can do the F interp thing afterwards. But anyway, so we'll update our shields. We'll go to the events graph for this guy now. And then we'll call that update shield levels. Okay, so let's we'll just say update shield and home function. There we go. Okay, so that's done. All this self. Shit, undo that. So I can include everything in here except for health. And I'll break this. And I'll put this here, and then I'll go fix this afterwards. I just don't want to deal with all the extra shit. Collapse to function F. Set shield progress, I guess. We'll call it. Oh, it still did it anyway. Annoying. We'll call it Actually, we don't need this at all because we have a owning components function. So we'll get rid of this. Oh, I see. The shield bar we need, though. That's fine. We can delete that and do the same thing. Just get it in there. All right. So we got the owning components. Whoops, that goes in one of these. This guy. That goes in there, that goes in there, and that goes in there. This should be the component. Bio attribute set. Oh shit, okay. I see, okay. So let's do this. Add that pin. Attribute set. Okay. Oh, I knew I did that wrong. Perfect. Event graph. Attribute set. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then for health, this is slightly different because we just need to set the value, basically. Right? So, back to the health here. Health segments. Build health bar. Clear all data. Set last index. Set padding. This all looks really great. Update health. New health. Has the health changed? This is great, so I just need to literally call that event. So we'll get our health bar. Updates health. This one here. Current value. That's done. That's on, what's it called? Event construct, basically for our player, because that'll work for our player. And then for this, we got to call it inside of our enemies. Okay, and then after all of this, we need to get our owning components and wait. Is it this? Is it not this? Or is it this? No, it's not that either. Huh. That's funny. Like, I literally pulled it up before, hey? Wait for attribute changed. I guess we're gonna plug our pawn in here. Okay, sweet. Whatever. Sounds great. So, wait for attribute change, which will be our... We'll do our shield first. And then we'll just recall this event here. Set shield progress. New value, right? Sorry, we need the attribute set. Guess I should promote this to a variable now, hey? Promote to variable. Attribute set. Just cleaning this up now. Alrighty, that's good. And then over here, attribute sets. Oh, I don't need that anymore because I did that. Perfect, okay, sweet. So we just need the new value in here. Oh shit, we don't even need that because we're grabbing the attribute set directly. Unless we... Will that work? Because we're going in, we've changed it, we're going in and grabbing the direct thing. I think that'll still work, so that's good. So we'll just do this, and then we'll do one more from our pawn owner. Waits for attributes changed. And then that will be set health. And that will be literally what we just did here. Move the feck over. There we go. New value. Perfect. Okay, so that's great. Now we need to actually call the set these up in our both of our player and our enemy here. Hopefully in the next 13 minutes because I'm getting off at 12. So don't forget to like the stream, peeps. Yes, please. Just like the stream. Okay, master HUD. We're gonna delete this. Right. Let's go graph. is... Oh, I see, okay. Is that all that's happening in here? Sure. I don't think it's referenced in the graph, but sure, whatever. Okay, and then we're going to add in our user created health shield bar onto the canvas panel. Make sure that it is anchored to the left. And then we'll make sure this is on 44. What the feck is going on here? I knew what I just did there. Why is the canvas panel all fucked up? And what is this? Oh, HUD markers is all fucked up. I see. All right, anyways. Battery bar, where were we? Sorry, health shields. We're going to anchor that position Y will be 44 to match this battery. Actually, it'll be different now. Is there a way to make the segments match the size of the widget? Let's just change that then here, so... Yeah, because I do like it kind of a little bit like that. I guess that's probably fine. Shh. But yeah, we'll make it so that it's, where's the thing? Right here. Shh, health bar. $15. So 16 segments. Let's do 20, and then we'll do values of 5 instead. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, sweet, and then we'll just make it match inside the master HUD here. Alrighty, there we go. Perfect. So that's for the players all done in terms of the look. And then for the enemy base, we need to put the health bar in here, which we should have already. Let's look at the viewports. Damn. We need to open the botling specifically. Well, a couple. Well, we'd have to probably open all of them, but we'll just open the botling for now. Enemies, botling, botling. We must load everything from a data asset. Fucking sweet. Alrighty. Well, I guess we can also just go into the world and see what it looks like. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel as well. UI style, we don't care. That's something else that's broken. We still have the old one in there. What the fecky feck? Access none, set, oh, we access, oh shit, we didn't call that, of course, that would make a lot of sense. But anyways, enemy base, we're not putting the right one in here. Unless there's 2 health bars. Health bar. Where are you? Right here. It should be the right one. Screen. Draw desired size. We'll fix that after. Okay, anyways, so where is the event graph? Right here. Where's event begin play? Event begin play. Spawn default controller, super awesome. Let's do this here. We'll get our health bar. We are gonna have to cast, or sorry, we'll have to get widget. Get widget. And then we're gonna have to cast to the, cast to whatever we call this health shield bar, that one. And then we'll just call that events. Pawn something. Set pawn owner. There we go. Get a reference to self. There we go. Compile. By the way, there is a YouTuber who made a video and watched your videos for Tarkov inventory system and was struggling. Oh, really? Interesting. You should put that in the chat. I'm kind of interested in checking that out after. To be honest. So wait, he tried to teach the Tarkov inventory system and then it didn't work out for him? Question mark? Anyways, okay, well, let's see if this works now, question mark. They didn't spawn in, for one, so there must be an error. Yeah, there is. Attempted to access missing property, none. Set max value. Oh, shield bar, health bar, wet def. Oh, right, yeah, this is old. Oh, this is in the HUD class. I see. That was where it was being referenced. We can delete these. We don't need them. Play. What else do we not like? Is this this is a function. We can delete that function and delete that function. Because we don't need those, because we're going to run it with gas. Our guys still didn't spawn in. What the fuck now? Health components. Oh, I hate when it throws this. Access none, trying to read real property. Get progress. Where is this? It says it's in the it's in the health component, of course. Well, okay, I guess we got to fix that first before we test it, hey? So we'll go into the component, which I don't see open now. Components, health. Okay. Event graph. Set the defaults. Current shield, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. This is where we're going to have to set the defaults for... So we're going to have to get owner in this case. And then we're going to have to get ability system components. And then we're going to have to, whatever it's called, attribute set. Get attribute set, there it is. And then bio set. Then we're going to have to probably promote this to a variable. Yeah. Attribute sets, okay, because we're going to reference that later, I'm sure. And then we got to get our health. Hang on. The widget does this automatically, but the widget needs the... Well, yeah, the widget gets this automatically. But we need to... Oh, right, we need to set this into actual components. Get components... What am I thinking here? Get health. And get shield. Get shield. And then we set these as health target. And shield target. All right, so that'll be that. And this doesn't have a return node like a bad game developer. There we go. Return node. Shield target, and then we'll check if our shield target is you know, equal to 0, basically. And then if it is, then we'll set our shield down. Perfect. Okay, that should be that, and then I can plug this straight into here, and then I can delete all this. There, we just do this. Perfect. Okay, clear, and then what else? Take damage. We died. Gain shield is like where we set... Anywhere where we set our shield and our health, we need to update that in the with gas. So this is where we would... Attribute set. Fuck, I need a get owner. Let's go back to the default, sorry. Let's promote this to a variable because we need this quite a bit. Promote to variable. Owner. Ability system components. Okay. Gain shields. Let's create a function because we're going to do this all the time. So we'll say function add health. And we'll duplicate this and then just switch it to shield afterwards. So we're going to ability system component, and we're going to make... What do we do in the enemy base? Was it the enemy base? No, it was the pickup thing. Because, yeah, we struggled on that for a bit, so we'll just copy it. Core. No, it was Bionic Smash World Pickups Battery. Make outgoing spec, assign that, do this. That's what we're doing. Alright, this is the last thing we're doing, and then I'm gonna get off here. So, hit play, paste that. This will be add health. Which I don't see here. Right. We didn't, we added an ability. But we don't actually need these. Because this isn't being referenced anywhere, right? Where's your show? Oh, it is being referenced somewhere. Oh, it's probably being... Oh, I see. But yeah, we shouldn't need that then, actually, because we're just making an gameplay effect spec, assigning the magnitude or whatever the case is, and then applying gameplay effect to self. Okay, so we'll just say input as a in health or whatever, or new health. Or sorry, let's call it health to add. And that'll be a float. And yeah, sorry, we gotta create a effect. So we'll duplicate this. GE health. And then we'll do for the modifier, we'll do set health, add to the base, compile. And then we'll do the same thing for shield. Gameplay effect, shield. Modifiers, set shield, right there. Compile. Now we'll go back to the health components. We already set these up. So this will be health. That'll be that. That'll be that. That's it. Okay, copy that. And then, what do you not like? We need this plugged in here. And this needs ability system component as well. Perfect. Done, and then we'll duplicate this, and we'll call it F add shield. Shield to add. This will become shields. This, oh, I didn't change the last one, so we'll do shield for this. Perfect. Health. Health. Perfect. Okay, so now anywhere in this blueprints where we have current health, essentially, we're going to replace... We don't need to do this anymore. I don't think... I don't think we need this at all. So we're going to not even worry about it. I'm just going to basically ignore it. Interp damage. We're going to ignore that as well for now, just to, like, you know, make sure that everything works. Okay, get current health. We can skip that one. Skip that one. Update health progress. We can skip that as well because that's, again, to do with that. Set max values. Set max values. We bypassed that already as well. Call health update. So what about this? Gain shield, damage shield. Where's take damage? Gain health. How about where's this function? That's a better idea. Where's gain health? Oh shit, I'm dumb. Okay, sorry. We do this. Okay, so we only have to change what's in here, so we can delete all this. Well, actually, we should confirm that we're not dead. And then we will add health. Health to add. We are done. Or sorry, we want false. We do not want to be dead. And then we're done. Okay. And then same thing with take damage. Standby. Right, so we don't need any of this either, except for if we died. So we gotta check, where is this add health? Let's add a return here called current health. And then we will get our attribute set, get health. Split that, and current. Okay, perfect. And now we can go back to take damage. We can delete all this, except for if we're dead. And we'll, again, add health. Get our damage in there. And is this equal to 0? Are we dead? We died. Right? And then health target will be replaced. We don't need... I don't think we need this output, but we'll leave it there for now. We died. Anything in here? Nothing. Okay. Gain shield, and we're doing this now. Is our shield... Shield is not down. Oh, that's because we're adding it. I see. Don't need nothing. Don't need nothing except this. Look at how fucking much simpler this is when we have gas, hey? New shield. And, get... Sorry, we gotta get our attributes set here. Sorry, my brain's just a-working, hopefully. Yeah, there's no new comments. Okay, sounds good. Get... shield. Split that, and shield current goes in there. Okay, perfect. Compile, and then damage shield should be the last one we need to deal with. Oh, this is a bit more complicated because we're checking here if our... Well, first of all, is our shield is not down. Then we're gonna also check if our damage coming in is more than how much shield we have left. And then if it is, then we just kill our shield minus the health, and then send the remainder over to the health to take damage. So this is fine. So we're going to use leftover damage again, but we're going to say add health this time. And then we don't need this. Add shield. Do we... Let's do this. Inside of gain shield? Yeah. Copy this. Add shield. Yeah, we'll check current value equals 0, and then we'll set shield down on that. Moving a little fast because I'm just trying to get off here because I'm taking a 0 somewhere, so. Anyways, we got... So we're checking, is our shield down? If it is, sorry, do we have 0 health or shield, sorry, left? If we do, then our shield is down. Yes, that's perfect. Okay. Take damage. We want damage shield. Where did that go, folks? Damage shield. Okay, shield target's going to get replaced with this. Is our damage greater or equal to this? If it is, then we're going to take the damage, copy. We're going to take this. Sorry, I was just thinking if this is going to work. It should work at the end here. And then that's our leftover damage. And then we're going to apply add shield here. And it's going to be our current value is our shield adds, because we're just going to take the remainder of that away. And then we're going to add the rest to our health. And then we're done. And then this one is the opposite. We're basically just going to take our damage and add it to our shield. Whoops, I thought I right-clicked. Get damage. Are we adding health to gas? We did, buddy. We did. And shield target, and this goes away, and then we already did this, so it's just literally this. And then we plug that in, we can paste and do this if we want. Okay, sweet. Okay, anything else? Updates, health progress literally goes away, so we'll delete that. Yes. Update shield progress goes away. Yes, the async message, we don't need that because that was going to be for our health system anyway, so get max values. I don't think we need those, so we'll delete that too. Set default health values. We do need that, okay, and then we need those ones. We died. Perfect. I think this is good, because we'll just play test it and see what breaks, I guess. What doesn't work? Unnamed, no, okay, so a bunch of stuff we deleted doesn't exist anymore. Get max value, sure, we don't care. Connect to, oh, look at that. Delete once we connect to gas. Sweet. Let's check it out now. Okay, so I assume we have full health. How do we take damage? One of these ones? No? One of these ones? Where's our controller? Where's our controller? So we'll do another debug here. Well, actually, let's first check our enemy. Well, we're gonna check our enemy too, but where's our player character? Because we need to check. Oh no, the health should be full. Let's set it in our gas starting attributes. The enemy won't have any of these anyway, but we'll fix that next stream because I do gotta get off here, so. But max health 100 and then health 50. Let's just set 50 and make sure this works. It doesn't work. Super cool, buddy! So, does not work. That's fine. We'll fix this next stream because, like I said, I gotta get off here, so... but anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys like the stream, and, see you next week. Obviously, we're gonna keep doing them at 9 AM now because, like I said earlier, I'm in the basement, so, I don't have to worry about waking up Azura, so... But, anyways, you guys keep learning till you game over. Peace!